Fifth grade into math, lesson 1.2, use powers of 10 and exponents. I can rewrite expressions involving the product of a one-digit number and a power of 10 as a whole number. Spark your learning. A local business has set up a website to raise money for a playground. Each donation is $10. For the first 10 days, the account receives 10 donations each day. How much does the account receive the first day? How much does the account receive after 10 days? Explain your thinking. Okay, so for the first day, it receives what? It receives 10 donations for each day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which equals what? Equals a flat. So 10 long equals 1 flat or 100, right? Okay, so then that was for the first day, and then how many more days after that? 9 more. So did it receive the same day each day? Yes, it did. So it received 10 $10 donations every day. So we need to have how many more flats? 9. Okay, so that shows us for every day. So basically, we have 10 times 10 equals what? 100. So each day they received $100, right? Okay, and then how many days did they receive $100? For 10 days. So 100 times 10 equals 1,000. So they had a total of $1,000 after the 10 days. Build understanding number 1. One bag of playground sand is shown. How many cubic inches of sand are in 10 bags? Okay, so in just one bag, they have what? 1,000 cubic inches. So use multiplication to show the number of cubic inches of sand in 10 bags. So basically, we're going to take 1,000 times what? Times 10. And we just learned when you take it times 10, you add what? A 0. So I have 3 zeros already. I'm going to add another one. So now I'm up to what? 10,000 cubic inches. How can you write 1,000 as a product using only factors of 10? Okay, so basically, if I were to do that, and we would only have factors of 10, so I know 10 times 10, we just learned that on the other side. 10 times 10 is what? Is 100. Okay, does that get me enough? No, so I would have to take it times another 10. So 100 times 10 is 1,000. And how do I know that? Because I have 1 times 1 times 1 is what? 1. And then I would need to add how many zeros? 3. And does that get me 1,000? Okay, so that's going to be our explanation. You can represent repeated factors using a base and an exponent. The base is the number used as a repeated factor. The exponent is the number that shows how many times the base is used as a factor. So in this case, our base was what? 10, and we wrote 10 how many times? 3 times. So that showed us our exponent. Okay, that's exponential form, 10 to the third power. And then word form, you say it, you can also say it the third power of 10. Okay, so you can say it either way, 10 to the third power or the third power of 10. You'll hear it either way. How many factors of 10 are needed to write 1,000 as a product? So we said how many? 3 factors of 10, right? Answers the first question. Okay, and then how many factors of 10 are needed to write 10,000? 4. So how can you write the number of cubic inches of sand in 10 bags in an exponent form? So you write it 10 to the what power? To the 4th power, because you have 4 zeros, right? So 10 to the 4th cubic. Yep. A power is the number that results from repeatedly multiplying a number by itself. How can you write the answer in part D in word form? So we're going to look over here and we're going to say the what? The fourth power of 10. So they essentially, and that should be all in word form, right? So they start, when they do word form, they start with the exponent first and then see what the base is, right? Okay. Step it out. Number 2, a company sells 10 to the 6th power cell phones per week for 7 weeks. The total number of cell phones sold is 7 times 10 to the 6th power phones. How many phones is this written as a whole number? So 10 to the 0 power is 1, right? So 7 times 1 is 7. Okay. 7 to the 10th power is 7 times 10, which is 70. 7 times 10 to the 2nd power is 7 times 10 times 10, which is 7 to the 3rd times 10 to the 3rd power is 7 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 7,000. 7 times 10 to the 4th power is 7 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 7 with 4 zeros, right? So which is what? 70,000. 7 times 10 to the 5th power is 7 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So it'd be 7 with 5 zeros. And come back in and add a comma, which is 700,000. 7 times 10 to the 6th power is 7 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 7 with 6 zeros. Come back in and add my commas. So how many phones are sold in 7 weeks? 7 million phones. Check understanding. Number 1. The attendance at a music festival is 100,000 people. Write the number in exponent form and in word form. So I'm going to write 10. And then how many zeros do I have there? 5, right? Okay. So we start with the exponent when we write it in word form. So the what? 5th power of, I keep forgetting to write that out. So no numbers. You should have everything in word form. Okay. 10. All right, multiply. So I'm going to take 3, and how many times am I going to write 10? 4 times. So then I'm going to put a 3, and I'm going to have how many zeros behind it? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back in and add my 0. I go with 3 places from the right? And then add my 0. So my answer is what? 30,000. Next one, I'm going to write 7 times 10 times 10. What does that get me? 7 with how many zeros? 2. Do I need to go back in and add a comma? No. Okay. Do I need to make sure I am adding commas if needed? Yes, because it helps represent place value, right? Okay. Next one. 8 times how many 10s? Okay. So I'm going to write an 8 with how many zeros? And then go back 3 places to the left, put in a comma. So my answer is 800,000. Okay, we're going to record this page if we start running out of time. Before we are finished, this page does need to be completely done. On your own, number 5, the population of a city is 1 million. Write the number in exponent form and in word form. So we need to put a 10, because 1 million is a unit of 10, right, guys? So we put 10. How many zeros do I have? 6. So I'm going to put 10 to the 6th power. Now, when we go to write it in word form, we start with the exponent. So the 6 power of 10. Next one, we're going to take 1 times, how many times do I write 10? 2 times. So I'm going to write 1 with how many zeros? With 2 zeros. So my answer is 100. Next one, I'm going to write 5 times what? 10 times 10 times 10, because I need to write 10 3 times. Okay? So I'm going to write a 5 with how many zeros? 3. So my answer is 5,000. Okay, next one. I'm going to write 2 times what? 10, how many times? Okay, and I'm going to write 2 with how many zeros? Come back, go 3 from, or go from the end and go back 3 places. And I have what? 20,000. Attend to precision. What is the value of n in 10 to the 4 equals 10 times 10 n? So we would write 10 how many times, guys? 4 times. Okay. So 10 times, how many 10s did we write? 3. So we're going to do 10 to the 3rd power. So the value of n is what? Is 3. Number 10, use repeated reasoning. How can you use patterns in the number of zeros to find the value of the unknown exponent? So basically, the number of zeros determines what the exponent is, right? So in this case, how many zeros do we have? 5. So our equation is just written as 9 times 10 to the 5th power, right? So the number of zeros helps determine the exponential value. Number 11, attention precision. The local business raised 8 times 10 to the second dollars after 8 days and 1 times 10 to the third dollars after 10 days. How much was raised during the last 2 days? Write your answer using exponents. Use your work. So basically, what would we put? 2 times 10 to the what power? Second power, right? Gives us what? 200, right? Okay. Now on the other days, it would be what? 1 times 10 to the third, which gives us what? Which gives 1,000. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. I worked this backwards. Hold on. Okay, so the first thing we know is what? Is that we have what? 1 times 10 to the third power, which gives us, we just said 1,000, right? Okay, then what's our next one? What would be for the next one? 8 times 10 to the second power, which gives us 800. And then what are we going to do with that information? We don't add it, we subtract it. So 1,000 minus 800 gives us what? 200. And then how do I write that in exponential form? So that equals 2 times 10 to the how many zeros do I have? Second power, because I have 2 zeros, right? So 10 or 2 times 10 to the second power, and then what is my label? Dollars.